Here's why we have decided to name our daughter an Armenian name, even though we live in America. When I first shared this, I got a lot of questions of like, why are you guys sticking to Armenian? The absolute most simple answer to this is me and my husband are Armenian. There's actually a lot more into it than just being Armenian. There are a lot of Armenian people who have non-Armenian names. I want to start off by saying this is an absolute personal choice, and I literally don't care if you named your kids Armenian names or not. It is your child and you are allowed to do whatever you want with them. So this is by no means a criticism of any way, just an explanation as to why we have decided to move forward this way. For those of you who don't know, Armenian history is that of profound resilience. Have a lot of achievements, but also a lot of trials, genocide, displacement, and that is why I'm an Armenian living in America right now. Many Armenians living in the diaspora maintaining the tie to our culture, our heritage, is not only a challenge, but for some people a responsibility. In a world where cultures assimilate so quickly, I and my husband both personally feel like it is our responsibility to continue to preserve our culture. The simplest and most powerful way to be able to do that is to give our child an Armenian name. My husband and I have Armenian names, and I will be honest, growing up it has been a challenge. Even now it's a challenge. Sometimes people don't know my name. But as I have grown up and matured, I have started to realize that the people who care will learn. If everyone in America can learn how to say Daenerys Targaryen, they can learn how to say Nayiri. And if they don't, that means I'm not that important to them. I'm of the mind that I'm not going to change, assimilate, or make myself smaller to make other people comfortable. Now, do you need to name your kid an Armenian name so that you can maintain the Armenian culture? No, absolutely not. That is not what I'm saying. However, for us, it is part of what we want to do to maintain our culture and our heritage. I literally wrote my entire residency personal statement about my Armenian name and how an Armenian name carries with it echoes of our language, our stories, our homeland. I feel like it's a very quiet way to try to keep our culture and heritage alive in foreign lands. As a psychiatrist, I think really deeply into things, and I really believe that names are a window into a person's identity. Every single time I tell a stranger my name, the answer is almost always, "Oh, interesting, where is that from?" And that opens a window for me to tell them about me, where I am, where I come from, my people, and what matters to me. And that is just something I want to do for my kids as well. That is our reasoning. Like I said, none of this is absolutely necessary for you to raise Armenian kids in America, but it's just what we want to do.